Good day to you all. I am Saghir Fatma, Maths teacher of class 6. I welcome you in Maths class. I hope you all are fine. Dear students, our today's topic is basic concept of algebra. History of algebra. Algebra is the invention of Muslims. In 8020 AD, a Muslim mathematician Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi wrote a book named Algebra al-Muqabila. The first translation of this book named Algebra was published in Europe in Latin, which is the base of subject algebra. Basics of algebra. Students, the term algebra is an extension of arithmetic in which letter or symbol replace the number or quantities. Students, in algebra we use symbols and letters to represent a number or quantity. For example, Bisma has 5 toffees in a plate and Hifza has some toffees in her purse. So if we can represent the total toffees as 5x. This x shows Hifza's toffees, that is unknown value. Sentence. In languages, a sentence is a set of words making a complete grammatical structure and conveying full meaning. For example, God is great. Ali lives in Lahore. Ali lives in Lahore. In language, sentence is a combination of words which give full meaning. But in the language of algebra, what is an algebraic sentence? When an algebraic expression are associated with the algebraic symbols like equal and sign of equality, smaller than, greater than, smaller and equal than, greater and equal than, then we obtain an algebraic sentence. For example, sum of 2 and 7 is 9. Here sum means we have to add 2 and 7 and our answer is 9. Symbolically, we write as, in the form of symbol we write 2. For sum we use plus, 7 equal to 9. So sum of 2 and 7 is 9. Symbolically we write as 2 plus 7 equal to 9. Second example, difference of 9 and 3 is 6. Difference means subtraction minus. Symbolically we write as 9 is difference, that means sign of minus. Minus 3 equal to 6. So these are algebraic sentence. Representation into symbols. First in words, then in symbols. Sum of 6 and x. That means 6, for sum we use plus, and x. 6 plus x, that means sum of 6 and x. 3 times a number y. Here we have a number y, and 3 times a number, that means 3 is multiplied by y. Similarly, here the product of two numbers x and y. Product means multiplication, and when we have no sign between two variables, that means we have here multiplication or multiply sign. The product of two numbers x and y, so x multiplied by y. It is understood when we don't have any sign, it is a sign of multiplication, so no need to write x. It is only x, y you can write. 5 is greater than 4. 5, symbol of greater than 4. So 5 is greater than 4. Double of a number e. A number is e. Double of a number, that means you have to double it, or in other words you can say 2 times a number. So 2 multiplied by e, 2e. Statement. Sentences that are either true or false are known as statement. Sentences that are maybe true or maybe false, they are called a statement. Open sentence, open statement. A statement must be either true or false. But in some cases we have to decide whether a statement is true or false. Such a statement is known as open statement. For example, this triangle show a blank space. Triangle plus 5 equal to 12 is an open sentence because we don't have full information. We can replace this triangle to any number. We can make it true according to our own will, and we can make it false also. If we replace this triangle or this open space with 7, so 7 plus 5 equal to 12, and then this statement will become true. But if I replace this triangle with any other number, for example 4, 3, 2, here I choose 4, this triangle is replaced by 4, then 4 plus 5 equal to 12, and 4 plus 5 equal to 9, so it is false statement. I hope student your concept is clear. True statement. Such algebraic statement which is true according to the given condition is known as true statement. For example, 1 plus 6 equal to 7. Given condition is 1 plus 6 equal to 7. And when we add 1 and 6, answer is 7 and 7 equal to 7. So our statement is true. Similarly, in example number 2, 6 plus 4 is greater than 9. Now 6 plus 4 equal to 10 and 10 is greater than 9. It is true, so it is a true statement. False statement. Such algebraic statement in which given condition is not true is called false statement. For example, 4 minus 2 equal to 1. Given condition is that 4 minus 2 equal to 1. But when we subtract 2 from 4, answer will become 2. 4 minus 2 equal to 2 and 2 is not equal to 1, so it is a false statement. Example number 2, 3 plus 4 is less than 6. Now we can add it. 3 plus 4 equal to 7. Student, it is true 7 less than 6? No. 7 is greater than 6, so it is a false statement. Activity: think and write the value of the blank space which make the following statement true. Number 1, this triangle, or you can say that blank space, plus 6 equal to 18. Solution: triangle plus 6 equal to 18. Student, what number will come in this blank space to make it true? Can you guess? Yes. At this blank space, number 12 will come, and 12 plus 6 equal to 18. So if we replace this blank space by 12, this statement we can make it true. 12 plus 6 equal to 18. Now students, you have to do question number 2 by yourself. This is blank space, minus 3 equal to 7. Now what number will come in this blank space to make it true? You have to solve it by yourself. Algebraic expression. An algebraic expression is the combination of variables and constants connected by the sign of fundamental operations. And what are fundamental operations? This plus, minus, multiply and divide. You can see here we have constant, we have variables, and we have also fundamental operations sign of division, sign of addition. So this one is called algebraic expression. Same here, we have coefficients, we have variables, we have fundamental operations, and here we have only one operation, addition. So it is also an algebraic sentence. Student, I hope your concepts are clear now. Homework. Dear student, first divide your maths copy into two equal portions. Your first portion is arithmetic portion, which you already have done exercises 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 also. Second portion will be the algebra portion, and you have to do all this for today's homework in algebra portion. Question number 1. Write down all the definitions of which was given in this slide in your maths copy in algebra portion. Then exercise 8.1 from book, page number 140. You have to do question number 1, 1 till 3, question number 2, 1 till 6, question number 3, 1 till 3, and question number 4, 1 till 4. Note for students, do homework given to you from first lesson till the present one in your maths copy. All maths work or arithmetic work you have to do in arithmetic portion, and all algebra work you have to do in algebra portion. Marks will be given to you on the basis of homework and activities. Okay student, you have to complete your work. Inshallah, we will meet again next lecture. Thank you.